Hey, you guys! It's your favorite little keto goofball diamond, and today marks 5 years, 202 days of my ketogenic journey, going from 311 pounds, 30 very unhealthy diseases that were killing me slowly and painfully, to where I sit today. It's been great. Well, yesterday was Valentine's. You guys know, some of y'all know what that means, and we're going to talk about the weigh-ins, what I ate, and how I recovered. All right, you guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell to follow a mostly daily ketogenic update journey from yours truly. It's time to rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style. Okay, so I want to touch on a couple comments because, damn. All right, so Eve said that those flowers were not, in fact, Easter lilies, but daffodils. And I was like, okay, maybe, because, like, my mom told me they were Easter lilies when I was, like, little. And my dad calls them Easter lilies. But honestly, I don't think I've ever heard anybody else call them Easter lilies, so I went and checked. Those are indeed daffodils, which I've always called Easter lilies, and I looked up Easter lilies, and apparently that's a whole nother thing. But you know what? Realistically, I'm probably always going to call them Easter lilies because they've always been called Easter lilies to me. And when I told Corey about it, she said, no, we're just going to call those Easter lilies. So we have whole ass changed the name of flowers, and we're okay with that. It's a family tradition, apparently, being a ding-dong. Yeah, apparently daffodils are just beautiful and bright, beautiful flowers that always grow around me. Every house we've ever lived at, there was daffodils growing around the house. Here, too. It might be just a normal thing. I don't know, but they're here beautifully and kind of sporadically throughout the yard and everywhere. I love them. Gorgeous. And it's always a springtime reminder, so I just never even questioned the Easter lily thing. But oh well. As you can see, my roses are over there, except for the bush. I haven't planted that. I need to plant that tomorrow. I forgot about it. There's a lot of stuff I want to take out to the building, too. One more comment is Miss Liz let me know that my voiceover was in the wrong spot yesterday. So the editing software that I use, I put it where it belonged, but then I moved something. And when I moved something, it changed the area the voiceover was in, evidently. I didn't go back and watch it, so I don't know where it's at. But she said it was voiced over. My food was voiced over outside. However, that particular restaurant, BJ's Brewhouse, is very, very loud. So the best I can do is take pictures and just tell you about it through a voiceover, because it's not loud with people, it's loud with music, and that music would just get me demonetized, so I can't play that. So the best I can do is take pictures and voiceover, but apparently I moved something and forgot to move the voiceover too. So my bad, you guys, my bad. Damn. Anyway, as you guys know, yesterday was Valentine's Day. I showed you my flowers, my rose bush, and my daffodils. I'll never get over that. But at least now I know they're called daffodils, right? I'll probably forget. But that's okay. Like I said, they've been Easter lilies since I was born. So that's what we just gonna go. But at least I know that daffodils are one of my favorite flowers now. And I had no idea what they even look like. Either way, it's fine. They do make beautiful flowers in a vase, but I don't want to dig them up and do that with them. I might dig them up and put them in different areas, but I don't never cut them off, put them in a vase. So they're gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so for Valentine's Day, you guys know that hubby took me on a second Valentine's Day dinner. We had went on Monday. That was supposed to be it, and the only thing I cheated with was the mojito, and results were pretty good actually, and I was pretty shocked. And I was way more shocked this morning, because I was not a good girl yesterday. Hold on. Sorry. I had an alarm come up on my phone. But I wasn't a good girl yesterday. I wasn't bad. I had waited all day, didn't touch anything. 4 o'clock, I broke my fast with the meal he took me to. Again, he was going to take me to a restaurant It was supposed to be called Twin Peaks, and there's supposed to be a mountain view. This sucker is right down the road. It's right in the middle of Winston-Salem. There's no mountain view. And then again, the building said it was made out of cedar. And hubby's like, ooh, yeah, you probably shouldn't go in there. I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't because I'm allergic to cedar, pine, and spruce. A lot of other things. But yeah, so we decided just to go over to Golden Corral, which you guys know is one of our fan favorites personally. And normally I get steak and stuff there, and I do quite well most of the time. But it was Valentine's Day, and I was going to eat what I wanted to, and I did. Ironically, I couldn't eat very much of anything. I was starving, kind of, I guess. I mean, I was fasting all day, and I guess those ketones was really kicking in, and everything was really working because I just didn't want much of anything. I did get, and I'll tell you what I got on this plate, but understand, I didn't eat everything on the plate because I couldn't. I didn't eat like but 2 or 3 bites of everything that was on there. I got some Bourbon Street chicken, some mashed potatoes and gravy. I got a roll, which again I didn't finish. I got some honey butter. I got fried shrimp and a little bit of what's it called? Sweet potato casserole, which by the way I've learned that I absolutely love, but it's not keto. So none of that stuff was keto. Wasn't trying to be keto. Understand this. I'm just telling you what I did for honesty. Although the results, damn, I have to say it's from the fasting. But anyway, and after that, I wanted to save a little room for some yummies. And I was actually walking around. I got pizza and a little piece of pizza and a little bit of spaghetti. My husband walks over and says, I thought of you and I wanted you to have this. And he literally takes carrot cake off his plate and puts it on mine. I was like, I'm not mad at that. But then I sat down and I ate that little plate. And I couldn't eat everything on it because I was full. I just wasn't that hungry, even though I had fasted all day. So, you know. And then later in the evening, I did have a couple other things. And I'm going to go ahead and show it to you right now. And we're going to talk about the results because I was a little bit floored by it. But it's got to be from the fasting. Here's just Tuesday morning, 174.2. Pretty good. All right, you guys, I decided to make my next meal keto, obviously. I've got a salad here with 5 cherry tomatoes, I think, hidden under there. Lettuce, cheese, ranch, ham. I am hell-bent to have ranch because I love it. All right, I laid that back down for about another hour or so. Woke up at 174.6 on Wednesday morning. I also forgot to say that I had 4 pieces of Valentine's Day candy. The one with the what's that oozy stuff in it? It's like orange sickle in a chocolate candy. I don't know. But I had 4 of those. And then I made my next meal keto. And went to bed and I slept good. And honestly, I don't remember waking up at all. Except for first thing this morning, I went to the restroom. I got on the scale. And I was actually up 0.6, but then I laid back down for like another hour just because I was tired. Got back up, went down 0.2. I was like, so I only gained 0.4 pounds. Fasting, I love it. I've forgotten how much I have loved it in the past, of course. For those of you who don't know, when I started my keto journey that first year, I was always a 16/8 faster, always. Now, there was some days I'd eat a little earlier, and some days I'd eat a little later, and my body kind of kept guessing around at what we were going to do, because I was guessing around at what I was going to do. But, I mean, fasting coupled with keto, superb. It's like this huge powerhouse together, and it's so wonderful. Like I said, I was hungry, my belly was growling, but when it came down to actually eating, I really just didn't want anything. And that's another great thing about fasting and dropping back into ketosis while you're doing it. Now, again, it was a cheat day. I'm just astounded at only going up 0.4 because usually I can go to Golden Corral and eat everything right, eat, like steak and everything, but I can grab one shrimp or one little thing, like a little bit of Bourbon Street chicken and go up 2 pounds. So I'm very happy with that. But usually I'm not fasting. Or I hadn't been fasting as much probably in the last 3 years, come to think, to be honest. I guess most of the time I've let that habit go, even though it's not that hard. When I first heard about fasting, intermittent fasting, I was like, oh, but it turned out to be pretty easy, especially since I started keto too. Um, keto keeps you full. Fasting, you don't have to eat as much. You burn more fat. And I was so happy about that. And I just dropped so much weight in that first year. I didn't care. I really didn't care at all. And then I guess, I think it mainly started with Haley's passing, because that's when I really, really slowed down. And of course, I'd already lost the bulk anyway, but nowhere near what I could lose, because I'm holding quite a bit of body fat still. But then I started working too. And then I got into this habit of trying to eat Taco Bell every day. Keto mostly, but keto-esque mostly. But it didn't work out very well. And then we had vacations and all that. So I really kind of could kick my own ass for kind of forgetting about fasting as much. And I know I've been at this place for about 3 years now, for 3 years now. And like I said, when I first started, I was fasting until lunchtime. Of course, it's not very late, but still fasting till lunch. Let's see. I usually have my last meal at 8 p.m. because that's when we get off and we're able to eat. So 8 to 8 is 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it was a 16-hour fast still at first. But then, like I said, other people were bringing snacks and eating, and I just decided I needed to do that. Mostly because that last break, that 5 p.m. break, I felt like I was going to get sick because I was starving to death, or felt like I was starving to death. But I started bringing snacks for in the morning, lunch, eating out for lunch, and sometimes not keto. And then, trying to get through the day, but ended up going to the vending machine for something. Sometimes it would be peanuts. Sometimes it would be peanut butter crackers, which was rare, but sometimes it would if I got into that hungry, nauseous thing. I can't stand to be nauseous. That's like one of the worst things. I hate it. Bad. I can't even tell you how bad I hate being nauseous. And I know if you've ever been nauseous, you hate it too. But it's just one of those things that I'm like, I'm nauseous. Oh, hell no. Not going to be miserable. And then I would go and get a little something I shouldn't have. And then I started taking snacks, which ultimately haven't worked out for me. So I am definitely going to fast until lunch. I might put off till my 2:15 break, but again, I don't have as much time at 2:15 as I do at 11:45. But I do feel like I need a stack for that 5 p.m. break because I get nauseous and I don't like that. And that's still continuing to this day. And I guess it's because I'm breaking my fast at noon, and then by 5 p.m. for some reason I feel like I'm just going to starve to death and I can't stand it. But I'm really not. And it might be because of the work we do, how much movement I do and all that, burning too many calories, not taking in enough, really not wanting to eat at 5 p.m., wanting to wait till 8, but it feels like if I do, I'm going to. So I need to start taking a block of damn cheese, I think. I don't really know what I need to take. Probably ham and cheese roll-ups. That'll probably be just fine. I do think I'm going to start taking salads more instead of the bread. Like I said, I got a lot of that keto bread in my freezer or refrigerator. It's alright with one sandwich, but I think I could do better. So it might pop up here and there over time because it's in my freezer and I'm not throwing away $5 loaves of bread. Forget it. I just can't do it. Sorry. I just ate a salad. You'll see that tomorrow though. I've been great keto today. I've been amazing today. I'm going to be pissed if I go tomorrow. That's happened before though. I went down after high carbs and jumped up the next day. But I don't think so today because I feel really good. All but my neck, but I slept funny, so it's my own fault. I came off my pillow somehow last night. Woke up laid like this. Yeah, I sit up this morning. I was like, oh God, I'm dying. I can't straighten my head. But it's all right. I'm getting ready to take a nice warm bath now while this uploads. For some reason, my uploads have been taking a super long time, probably because I'm waiting too late in the evening, realistically, to upload. But I guess a lot of people are trying at that time. But yet last night, when I clicked that upload button, it said 2 hours. And these videos are coming like after midnight because it takes a little while to save the video after I get it done. A little bit of editing time. I don't edit that much. As you can see, I didn't even pay attention to where the voiceover went. And then you've got to upload. Then you have to wait for it to check it to see if it's good enough to be monetized. So because some companies don't, if you say certain things or you click the like button on videos they don't like, they have to watch you and monitor everything you do. So yeah, it takes a little while to get the video from my phone to you. Realistically, I need to start uploading earlier, especially, if I'm not uploading during the weekend. But I also like to kind of wait throughout the day so I can see how my day went, so I know what to talk about, And a lot of times I'm just making up crap because I like to hear myself talk. But I did well. I did well as far as weighing goes. Of course, it was a cheat day, so I didn't do keto well. But I did fasting well, which translated into not a lot of gain. And that's great. So hopefully that'll be off tomorrow too. I'm kind of excited for tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to be pissed if I go off. Pissed at me, though. I have nobody to blame but me, right? So, yeah, there's that. But, you guys, I also want to say I had a fantastic day today. The best part of my day was I decided to pick up my grandson, my oldest one, Zach, from the school bus stop. And this youngin' jumps off the bus, comes running over to the car. Oh my God, give me a hug. I've missed you so much. And he hugs me, and this little girl goes, Zach, Zach. And he goes over there to her, and she goes, happy late Valentine's Day. He said, you too. My mama's here. And he gets in the car real quick. And I was like, Zach. He said, oh, I wasn't trying to be rude. I'm just excited. And I was like, and then me and him went to eat, and we came back home. Well, we checked the post office first to no avail, but that's all right. And then we came back home. So, yeah, and he stayed here. I had him from 3 o'clock till 8 o'clock when I took him home. So I had a good day with him. Oh my God, and Anthony. I didn't see Athena today. So Athena's my youngest grandbaby. Anthony come in, and his mom and daddy waited till the day after Valentine's Day because everything would be on sale. They went to Walmart, gave each other $20, said, get me something. And we'll meet back in the car with a surprise for each other. And they did that. Anthony comes in the house, and he's got this big stuffed dog, and he gets up in my arms and says, Mama, this is for you. I said, oh, it's for me. And Corey said, no, it's not. That's what Aaron bought me. But that youngin' wanted me to have it. Of course, when they went to leave this house, he goes, Mommy, you forgot your puppy. And he went and got it. So it was really cute. But that was the best part of my day so far. And again, I'm going to take a long bath, so I don't think anything else wonderful happened after that. But how was your day? What was the best part of your day? And how did your keto go on Valentine's Day? What did you have? What did you do? And it's okay. Just make your next meal keto. You'll be fine. Keep chugging on along. Keep pushing. You got a life to live, girl and guy. Not even sure who I was watching. But you got a life to live. So live it, but make it a healthy and better one. Thirsty. All right, so you guys know the drill. There are ways to support the channel if you'd like to do so in the description section below. There's an Amazon wish list and all that good stuff. You want to see the crap I want. You ain't got to, but I understand. And get you a Keto Mojo for 15% off. As always, if you need help with keto, I help everybody for free. I don't care if you're a millionaire, I help you for free. If you need questions answered, ask me in my email address, or you can pop them in the comment section. Me and other people will be glad to answer. Or visit KetoDiamond.com. Don't make me write that whole website out for nothing. Much love, many prayers. Night, y'all.